For nearly 2 years, I have come to you with stories of local foster children looking for hope through a good home. And many of you stepped up to become foster parents. But with that commitment came a daily payment or subsidy to help care for that child. Well, now that dollar amount is being reduced by the state of Indiana. And even more disappointing, for some of those families who are choosing to adopt their foster kids, state dollars are being yanked completely. Tonight, the story of a local woman who's raised more than a dozen children while fighting for hundreds more. When you see Christy Cundiff, you'll likely see lots of young smiles around her. This Brazil, Indiana woman is the biological mother of 4 grown girls. But over the last 5.5 years, Christy and husband Brian have taken on a whole new family.
Currently we have 6 children that we have adopted, and their ages range from 9 years old to 17. And we have 3 children who are in our home right now for foster care that we have filed for adoptions on.
And many of those kids have special needs. 14-year-old Brandon has spina bifida, and several of the children get treatment for depression and anxiety.
I had a special needs child of my own, and who was really sick, and I just made a promise to myself and to God that I would do my best to try to help special needs children, and saw that there was a true need in the foster care system in Indiana.
But that need is turning from adoption to advocacy. When Christy's not taking care of kids, she's doing research and speaking out, fighting for hundreds of families who have chosen to adopt in Indiana, families who are suddenly not getting paid. The problem breaks down like this. When you adopt a child in any state, there are 2 adoption subsidies that help you raise that child. First, a federal subsidy, money given to you on a daily basis or per diem from the federal government. Kids who don't qualify for federal money qualify for a state subsidy. But since 2009, the state of Indiana has put those kids on a wait list. That means no money for them.
Unfortunately, the state of Indiana is the only state in the United States that has a state adoption subsidy wait list. And currently there are 700 children and families on that wait list waiting to get the subsidies that they deserve.
And most of the kids on that wait list are special needs children.
That's leaving our children sitting without services. That's leaving our families to have to struggle to make ends meet.
Christy says she gets emails and phone calls daily from frustrated parents across the state waiting for that money. And she researches other states and their adoption policies.
I think that a lot of the other states are financially supporting their families, and they're supporting families through adoption. And our state is drastically failing.
Of her 13 kids, only 1 is on that state wait list. Christy Cundiff's not fighting for money that would go into her own pocket. She's battling bureaucracy, giving a voice to adoptive families, working as an agent of change for Hoosier kids. Tomorrow, I talk to the state for their side of the story, and I'll tell you about a lawsuit just filed by the ACLU against Indiana involving this subsidy mess.